Well, welcome to 2022, right? I get that all crazy.
I hope so.
Yeah, and it is our 6th season of Lake Erie Port of Call, and here with Bill Aiken and buddy.
How are you?
You know, I got the fire lit for this year. Like, you know, I want to get out there. I want to take the cameras and everything out and showcase this beautiful lake and everything that's going. Talked to a lot of people. Talked with Sandy Ben over with the lighthouse. And I said, you know, I've got like 10 of my friends that have already said, hey, JMO, we're going to have to take that drone as the sun's going down on a beautiful night. And we're going to have to get some shots with the drone. And I want my boat on that, okay? Everybody wants their boat on it.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love it.
I know,
cool.
You're one of them. You're one of them, but it's going to be an exciting year. We're here at the clubhouse area over here at Brenner at Harrison's, and I have to go through the year again learning how to say that again. Right?
Yeah, hopefully we can get it right one of these days.
I never get it right. I'm just so excited. You've got some boats that are already starting to go in right now, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. We're actually going to talk with Ellison is her name on Facebook, but it's Kristen, right? And she's with Nauti Details. And we did a nice interview with her late in the season last year, and I said, just hold up, we'll use that early in the season, you know, when we're getting ready to get the boats in the water. And then, of course, we'll be talking with you. Hopefully, we'll be talking with Tim Sells. He's a busy man right now.
Yes, very.
This is crazy time for him. And you got boats dropping as we're talking, probably 3 boats will go in. You've got them going in that quick.
Busy time.
Yeah, well, it's 70 degrees out, and it's something we've been waiting for a long time. And we've got a lot more stuff. We'll be talking with Chris Hoover all season long. He's been helping us out with the Power Squadron, and I'm really excited about learning a lot of good things about boating. Between you and Chris, I should be able to learn everything, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
And I won't, yeah, you already yelled at me about the way I docked, so I got to work on that. But it's going to be a fantastic season. Stick around with us here. We're going to be going up to the Detroit area. We're going to take the boat over to Put in Bay if J&M Cruises will do it, because that's a long ride for me.
Yeah, it's
so
a cruise.
The new cruising machine, we'll do that. And a lot of drone pictures with boats flying around, and I know you're going to talk me into that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll talk about what's going to be happening here at Brenner and all the great things that are going to be happening right here this week on Lake Erie Port of Call. Here at Lake Erie Port of Call, and is it Brenner Marine at Brenner at Harrison Marina?
Nope, it's Brenner 75 Marine at Harrison's.
I've been here. I have been a part of Brenner Marine since 1986, and you would think I would get that by now.
You can call it whatever you'd like.
It's just as long as I keep calling it, and I get the friends out here, and we have fun.
Yeah.
Are you excited about this year?
I'm pumped up. I'm really excited.
You know, Bill's one of them guys. He's got a nice big Sea Ray, and he takes it out. And I mean, you are the perfect boater.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
No, I mean, but you
utilize
it. You utilize everything you have with it. And, you know, one of the big things that a lot of people have talked about, especially since COVID hit and everything, the influx of all of these new boaters. It's just boom.
Yeah.
Is that boom still going?
Yeah, there's been a lot of, the past 3 or 4 years really, it's been a lot of new boaters getting into boating. And that's when I really stress safety and knowing your water, knowing your boat, you know, how to control it, having all the right equipment. There's so many things that go into it. It's not like driving a car. You got to be prepared for it. You got to deal with the weather, deal with the waves, a lot of things to react to.
Well, one of the things that, you know, we saw it a lot last year, especially early in the year. I got my boat in a little late last year, so I watched a bunch of new boaters that probably never had a big boat ever in their life. You know, and coming in with these 34 carvers, 38 carvers, and on a day when it was probably a 30 knot east wind, which even I don't do that. I just don't. You might, but I won't. and they got themselves in trouble and really just didn't know what to do, and especially trying to dock it was a horrifying sight.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be, but you got to try to pay attention to what the wind's doing, what your current's doing, and how your boat responds. Knowing your boat, having a good crew on there, having lines
there was
ready.
No crew.
Yeah, see, that's a tough one, right?
Yeah, I would never do that. I wouldn't. And I know that this year with Chris, Captain Chris, that's going to be helping us out, we're going to have a lot of boating etiquette. And folks, if you ever have anything you need a question asked, we're all over Facebook. And just, hey, can you do a little segment on this, that, and the other thing? One of my big scares is, especially on this end of Lake Erie, if I want to go over by Maumee Bay and things like that, I need to know where those sandbars are and where I can make cuts and where you can't make cuts. And that's why I'm always asking you questions.
Well, GPS and charts will show you the way. They can at least guide you. And then if you follow it on your GPS and you go over your previous track, then you're pretty safe. But if watching your depth sounder and watching where you're at on your GPS and keeping your landmarks in front of you and knowing where you're at is always key to that.
Well, I'm excited. We're going to do our radio show, which ESPN 100.7. We'll have it up on Facebook too, so you'll be able to, by the time this airs, it would have already our radio shows aired. But I wanted to ask you, and we've talked in depth about this, that if maybe you're thinking about, okay, I can't do the boating thing, and I want to try and sell my boat. You would really like to have a few more sellable used boats.
Yeah, that's one of the main things we need as far as that avenue of my business is selling people's used boats for them. And our brokerage is always in need of really nice used boats that have been well taken care of. And there's definitely demand for them right now. Even with the gas prices climbing and inflation and everything else, people still want to, use the time that they have available to do some boating.
Well, and I know with your just incredible staff, and we'll be talking to Tim about it in a little bit, there's really nothing you guys can't fix on a boat.
Well, I wouldn't say that,
well, no,
but
when I say
we're pretty well versed. Yeah.
You're going to look at something, and we had a friend of ours who wanted to buy another boat after he literally had a boat with a hole in it, this big, and somebody used that black stuff. What's that? Seal?
Flex Seal?
Flex Seal. They used Flex Seal to fix it, and he bought the boat basically sight. He didn't have it out of the water. Had a hole in it, and they used Flex Seal and it didn't work.
Well, that's that's one of the big, if you get a survey when you're purchasing a boat, they'll go through that and they'll find that stuff, and they can go through that and make it to your attention.
Well, Jerry, my buddy who had that boat, wound up getting the identical boat that I have. And this year he's been asking me a lot of questions about this, and this, and especially right now because we're all kind of doing the bottom painting and doing all of that. I was very, very lucky last year, and my bottom looks perfect. I might buy a little quart of it, to touch the sides up. That's right. That's what you do, right?
Yeah. We call it a boat show, and you do the water line up, and then you touch up any spots that go on the bottom.
Yep. And Jerry's unfortunately had come all the way off to just the whole gel coat. And he goes, what am I going to do? And I said, well, first of all, we're going to make a segment out of this on our
there you go.
But it's going to be, he's going to have to sandblast that down, isn't he?
You got to prep it the right way. I haven't seen that, so I don't know if I want to speak on particular on that exact case. Bad. But yeah, but it's got to be prepped the right way. You can't just throw paint on it in any kind of paint. It's got to be the right kind of paint. You have to have it prepped the right way if you want it to last.
And that's something we'll show you the next few weeks here. And I guess one of the big things is just, we appreciate everybody that watched. We ran the reruns all winter. It was the smartest thing I ever did. I had so many people say, oh my God, this, X, Y, Z, can you do this? Can you do this? And if we can get our sponsor bay together, we'll have the show in Cleveland also. But I with the way the economy is, that's scary for me to take on another $600 a week. So
yeah, that's a big risk.
But we got it. I'm looking forward to spending a ton of time with you down here, drinking cheap beer and laughing and talking like we did all last summer. It was just a great summer.
Yeah, it was.
And this year we'll have a bunch of really good food. Greg Huntermark from Lee Williams House of Meats is going to do some segments with us. We get free food out of it, so that's and it'll be good food, really good stuff. So, and telephone number down here for people. I mean, I know you're pretty well stocked your docks are pretty well gone, aren't they?
They're on the way. From last year, we were sold out. This year, it's a little early yet, but we will, if everything stays how it's going, we probably will be.
Well, you can't get rid of C28. That's me, baby.
Yeah,
for the rest of my life.
We got to talk to you about that one, actually. Sorry about that.
Oh, no. I'm going to be in C29 or 30 now, which is the gas docks, right?
There you go.
C30 is the gas dock. Well, thank you. And once again, folks, this is the man. If you're trying to purchase a boat, you can give him a call. He knows the people. You know, obviously everybody wants a Sea Ray, right? I mean, that seems to be I'm a Wellcraft guy, so you know I'm going to say that.
That's okay.
You know, I'm going to say
no
that.
worries.
I like my Wellcrafts. But yeah, I'm looking at that Miami Vice KV38.
Oh, yeah.
That's my next boat.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it. Mm-hmm. That actually sold at auction a few weeks ago for like $6 million. The boat they used on the TV show.
I'm in if you're in.
Yeah, it would be fun.
I know, right?
Yes, it would. Bill Aiken, right here at Harrison. You say it because I'm going to mess it up.
Brenner 75 Marine at Harrison's.
Okay, before the end of the season. I got real good at the end of the season, and then I blew it again. So
it's all right.
Thank you, though. Thank you very much. Looking forward to a lot of stuff, and he's going to be helping us out with a lot of projects. I'm sure you'll be taking us out to Ottawa River Yacht Club, because that's your baby.
Yep, that's my yacht club. It's a fun spot to be.
We'll get you over there. We'll talk with Riverview, Bayview, my buddies. I'm actually going to be DJing over at Harborview for a good friend of mine for his wife's birthday.
Sounds like fun.
In the middle of July, and we'll tell you about that, so you can come over and eat some hamburgers and have fun.
Cool.
And I'll play a little Inagata DeVita for you.
All right.
We'll be right back.
What can you expect from working with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation? Our branch manager, Marty Bin, can help you navigate through the loan process with the service and speed you deserve. Contact Marty today to get pre-qualified. Make your home buying dreams a reality. Call 419-481-8696 to speak with Marty Bin today.
Different problems require different solutions. Seagate Roofing and Foundation Services has been solving water problems for over 30 years. We have the expertise to provide you with the best solution. Seagate replaces foundations, straightens walls, lifts sinking foundations, and waterproofs basements. Get your free estimate before you make a decision, because you deserve to have all the facts. We are the local experts.
244 LEAK Seagate.
Another sunny day by the water. But it only takes one bad decision to change the mood. Boaters operating under the influence of alcohol or drugs pose the same danger and face the same consequences as those operating a motor vehicle. They'll lose their license, face fines and insurance increases, and maybe even jail time. Impaired boating is impaired driving. There are better ways to spend a sunny day. Enjoy the summer on safer roads and waterways. Arrive alive. Drive sober.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Want to take back control? A Generac home standby generator protects your home against power outages every second of every day, all year long, automatically, whether you're home or away. Control your power, control your life with a Generac home standby generator.
For a free estimate, call Schneider Sons Electric, 419-691-8284.
And we're here with Kristen from Nauti Details. We've had her on a couple of times on the show, and Kristen, you know, I just have 100 questions to ask you. And a lot of them have to do with just everyday management on the boat and things that maybe that I should do, or maybe there's just a list of things that you and your company can do just to keep it so that Friday night when I come down to the boat, you know, I can unzip it and I'm ready to go. And the boat smells good and everything. And that's the main thing for me. When you open the boat up, it's got to smell good. You know, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's that musty smell. It's that, oh gosh, I haven't been down here for 3 weeks. What, did I leave the garbage down here? Did I do this? Did I do that? And then you've already told me I have raccoon prints on my boat, which is already scaring me.
Yes,
but,
you do.
That's the good thing. You're on the boats all the time, and you know exactly what's going on.
I do. So for the smelly thing, you can use just those Arm & Hammer boxes actually that you can put in your refrigerators. And you can just put one down there to help with the smell as well as the dampness. You can use a bar of soap, which I believe it's called, what is that?
Coast?
The Springs.
Oh, Irish Springs. Yeah.
Like you can just get a little, like maybe even cut one of those and put it in a little plastic container and leave it out, and it smells magnificent.
I got to be honest with you on this one. I bet you I have 10 Irish Spring or Coast bar soaps that I just set in inconspicuous spots all over my boat for the winter especially. But in my mind, my boat never smells.
Well, that's good.
But did it smell when you came down here?
No, it smells nice.
For an old guy that I haven't been down here in 2 or 3 weeks, it's kind of nice to be able to get some things done. But keep going.
Some other things that are like a really great tip, which sounds pretty common sense but after you leave your boat, like right before you leave, but after you're done with your trip from the last time, just kind of wipe a surface down and, you know, wipe the door down and like things that you've touched, so that when you come right back, you don't have to be like, oh crap, I have all these things that I have to clean off, and I have to wipe out the sink, and I have to vacuum, and I have to, you know, clean out my toilet head really quick.
Right.
You know, all those things are just really easy to just like take 5 or 10 minutes doing before you leave, so you don't have to do it when you come back, and it still stays clean. There's nothing laying out. It's not moldy. It doesn't smell. That helps too.
Perfect. And I always tell this to a lot of people. Probably 2, maybe even 3 times a year, I'll go over to like Home Depot or one of those places and buy those big things of rags.
Right.
And it's $11,
right.
maybe 15,
right.
maybe, you know. And then I come down here, and you know everything's white on my boat, and we talked about it because I have a lot of that whatever that surface is called, just like
the
a sandpaper.
non-skid?
Yeah, the non-skid surface. And really, all you can do is just 100%. I'm simple green. I love it.
Yep, it's great. It's biodegradable. It's super great for the environment in comparison to a lot of other different chemicals and products that you can use. You can even use that stuff on like your clothes. Like I use it for my laundry too.
Sure.
So it's great. You can use it for your non-skid. You can use it to clean things off and wipe things down. You can use it in your head. You can use it all over the place, and it's great, and it does a great job.
Well, the one thing that, you know, we're sitting on my boat now here. You got Jeff Hood from Allied Plastics over here working on boats. He's doing it. Jeff's helped us out with our boat here many times. But I guess I really want to get into some of the things that you guys do. And number one is the fact, you know, getting the boat clean and getting things done. But you guys have expanded from the standpoint of, I mean, you're doing waxing. And I got to be honest with you, you know, I don't mind waxing the side of my boat and painting the bottom of my, that's just my March thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the top sides of the boat things, which you would think isn't that hard to do, but it never gets done, at least with me. I don't get that little top splurge around the boat done. So that's your new job now. You get to do that.
Well, thank you. Actually, topside is something that a lot of people don't like to do because there's so many little surfaces and angles, and it's not like I can take this big 7 or 8 or 9 inch buffer and just be like, oh, okay, we're done, and wipe it off. It's time consuming.
Sure.
And a lot of people just don't want to. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help and make your life easier. So.
And do you help out a lot with, you know, obviously when people put their boats away for the winter time. And I'm certain you don't do like, air conditioning or, blowout heads or anything. Like, you don't do that. But there are certain things that I know you have a little plan that you can do for people at the end of the year and come in, and it's kind of a checklist that you'll go through, and you'll go through and make sure everything gets done before the big guys do the big things.
Right, and sometimes after the big guys do the big things because they make a mess and traipse through your boat.
Didn't even think about that.
So a lot of times they actually do it like right before they do the wrap for the season, just to make sure that everything stays clean once I clean it. And it's not necessarily a deep clean, but it's wiping seats down, wiping isinglass down, making sure canvas isn't full of spiders. Checking underneath things to make sure things weren't left underneath that weren't supposed to be, and if they were, are they wet and damp still from the last time you used it? Because you don't want that left all season.
Right.
I'll make sure that your head is clean, because then you don't want to walk back into that at the beginning of the season and have to do that.
But you're not working on the system, but around the head and the area in your bathroom. That's what you're cleaning.
Yep, absolutely. And like I can, a lot of people, they're just like, okay, I'm going to take all the stuff out of the refrigerator, or maybe not, and I'll do that for you. Make sure that it's clean.
Oh yeah, take it out of the refrigerator.
Yeah, please take it out.
Even the ketchup that sat there for 4 seasons. Okay. No, take the ketchup out.
It might never expire, but
normally it doesn't. Yeah, no. But that's a good thing, because this is, a lot of people are busy and they don't have the opportunity to get the things done on their boat, the little things. Right. And do you maybe set up schedules with people too, that maybe you come in, I don't know, once every couple of weeks or once every month, and do that too? Once it's
like winterized and wrapped, I don't generally come in until it's time to take it off.
I'm talking more about during the season.
Oh yeah, definitely during the season. Sometimes I come out and I just wash a boat every week. Other times I come out and I do a clean every other week, and sometimes I do a quarterly deep clean for everybody. So it just kind of depends on what you need and what you want.
Well, Kristen does a wonderful job. She's got a wonderful crew, and she oversees everything, and that's a good thing. She's one of them hands-on kind of people. I know. She's
I can prove it.
Yeah, she's got that. But your telephone number, if people would likely be interested in getting a hold of you.
It is 567-288-8811. Lots of 8s.
Yes. Well, she doesn't know it yet, but she's going to give me some clues on how to do some stuff here. She said, I got a pretty clean boat here, but you need to get it. I've got my 80-year-old aunt coming on board today, so I want to make sure everything looks beautiful. We take her out for a ride a little bit later on today. So, folks, we'll be right back with more right here on Lake Erie Port of Call.
It's no secret that boating is fun. Make the most of your adventure. From the moment you reach the dock, put on your life jacket. Remember, the best life jacket is one you will wear. Accidents can happen in an instant, and there's often no time to put on a stowed life jacket. Be prepared for the adventure. Learn more at safeboatingcampaign.com.
Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank, a locally owned community bank providing a full range of banking services. At Genoa Bank, we believe a bank should do more than just conduct business. We generally care about the communities we serve, and we take our hometown commitment to heart. Our biggest investment will always be in you, whether it's a personal account or business. Genoa Bank is committed to outstanding service. We want to know you by name and help you with all your banking needs. Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally.
Well, that's going to about do it for this week's show. We weren't able to get to Tim's cells. Tim is just so busy right now. Happen. And we're starting to get really excited about boating season here. At least I am. I'm the boat bum here, so that's pretty good. Our 6th season of Lake Erie Port of Call, and we're looking forward to a lot of safety features and doing a lot of a thing to show you how to dock your boat, how to drive your boat correctly, and Captain Chris will be with us and doing a lot of stuff with us. Make sure you get on our Facebook site, though, at Lake Erie Port of Call. We'll be giving away a lot of great stuff with that. I know we've got the big Catawba Island show coming up in a couple of weeks, and we'll be there doing a lot of live streaming there, along with our radio show, which is on 100.7 ESPN on Saturday mornings at 8 to 10. But I'm going to get started. Yeah, we're just now. Oh man, yeah, I got a lot of work to do. Yeah, we're gonna wax it, but we'll have it in the water next week and ready to go with it that way. But you know, some of the things you want to do to make sure you get yourself ready. Of course, you want to just change the oil. You know, change the oil in your engines if you have engines. You want to do that. Also with your transmissions, make sure you get your transmissions looked at. Make sure all of your fluid levels are right with that. You know, a lot of people, my boat has heat exchangers in it. It doesn't, so it's basically got radiators. So we have to make sure that's all working good, because you want to keep your engines nice and cool when they're out there and going from there. Of course, all of your water systems and all of that, you want to go through all of your water systems to make sure they're all working correctly. Because sometimes you have little problems and you got to do some fix-ups. And believe me, I cobbed a bunch of stuff here, but I've learned one thing. The great people here at Harrison, at Brenner Marina here, just let them do it. Yeah, they do a real nice job, and they make sure everything is right. We're going to get my baby all scrubbed up, and I don't have a lot to do with my bottom painting this year, which is saving me a ton of time and a ton of money, and I'm really excited about that, because we did a real nice job with it last year. We'll get through here, though, and make sure everything's painted up and good to go before we put it in the water, because number one, you want to get your boat filled up real quick here before they put in this year's gas, because it's going to be more expensive, obviously. So you want to make sure you do that. Contact your marinas so that you know, you're on a one-on-one basis with them to find out exactly, you know, when they can put it in the water, because that first 70, 75 degree day, everybody's going to want to go in the water. So you want to make sure you get all that done. Make sure your dock's all cleaned up and everything's good with that. And we'll be showing you a lot of good things happening here with Lake Erie Port of Call, starting out real soon here. I'm pitching this. This is my last year. I put last year's shrink wrap on here just to put it on, and I had a few problems with it that I shouldn't have done it that way. But I'm going inside next year. I'm already now saving my money so that I can make sure my boat can go inside, so we can do a full inside redo and put all new upholstery on it. So that's what we'll be doing with the Ragman. But I'll be going up to the Ragman and talking to Don about some things I need done right now. So thanks for watching our 6th season of Lake Erie Port of Call, and look forward to doing a lot of great shows for you. I'm Mike Jamison, and take care, everybody, and get your boat ready.